my name is Trinity Felton, and today I will be performing a tribute speech to my mother. Oftentimes, when someone decides to do a tribute speech or a speech of great importance, like maybe a wedding toast or what have you, they usually pick somebody or have to do it for somebody who is very close to them and with which they've shared a lot of time and really gotten to know that person. Or perhaps they watched this person perform many times or watched many interviews by this person. Whatever be the reason, when doing a speech as serious as so, you usually know that person very well or very experienced and rehearsed with the way of that person. In this situation, my situation is just a little bit different. See, the person that inspires me the most and the person who has motivated me to do the most in my life is somebody who I've never met. And this person is my mother. See, my mother passed away when I was a little under 2 years old. And thereon after, I kind of had to take life by the reins. But one thing I will say is that my mother did teach me 3 very, very important things about life. The first one is to always be grateful for the good experiences and the bad experiences. The second is to always work hard for everything that you do. And the third is to love myself more than anybody else on this world, in this world or on this earth could do. For starters, my mother always taught me to be grateful, even without her presence being around, because her presence wasn't around. See, I'm 21 years old in this moment today, and my mother passed away when she was 22. It is not fair for me to live life every day and not be grateful to be here when my mother would have given anything to do so. Every day that I wake up is a blessing, and I'm grateful to the universe that I serve. See, my mother can't work every day. She can't do for me every day. She can't answer the phone for me every day. So I must learn to be grateful that I'm here to love myself and that my dad is here. I must be grateful for family members, even when I have rough times. I must be grateful for those experiences that are learning experiences that may be tough. I must be grateful that I'm still here to learn. And it is always important to work hard. See, my mother, when she passed away, was just about to graduate with her bachelor's. She was studying computer science at that time, and she was also working a full-time job, as well as taking care of me and being a spouse to my father at that time. See, my mother didn't drink alcohol. She didn't smoke cigarettes. She didn't do any kind of drugs. She didn't even drink caffeine. She worked very hard. She saved hard. She studied hard. She had a lot of sleepless nights, but still she pushed on. My third most important thing and takeaway is to love myself. Anybody that I've asked has always told me, your mother always said you were her greatest accomplishment. I've never been loved so deeply by someone who has never known me and considers me to be their greatest accomplishment. See, my mother was very caring, very loving, very down to earth, and she would have done everything and anything for me. So much so that I still feel her presence to this day. I look myself in the mirror and I see her. I see me. I see the both of us together. We're like twins. See, our birthdays were a week apart, or 2 weeks apart, pardon me. So any day that her birthday falls on, mine is the same. If her birthday's on a Friday, my birthday's on a Friday. We're both Aquarius, thankfully. That's the best sign. And we're so much alike outside of the things that we can't control. I laugh like she does. I share the same dimples that she does. I talk the way she does. I take my life serious the way that she does. And I love myself the way that she does. And I hope that feeling her spirit and feeling her presence throughout the years where I maybe sometimes didn't understand, or I questioned life, or I wondered why me. I felt her there all the time. I always felt her presence. And that is the one thing that nobody can take away. And that is something that only my mother and I can understand. See, my mother motivates me every day. If I'm not grateful every day that I wake up, something's not right. And if I'm not working hard every day that I wake up, something's not right. And if I'm not loving myself the way that she would want me to love myself, I wouldn't be right. See, my mother lives on, and she lives on through me. She lives on through all of the stories. She lives on through all of her love. And I feel her love every day. Because of Rachel Uhas, I will never in my lifetime allow myself to be anything that is less than my full potential. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Mom.